After the dismal day of results on Monday, Team Korea was hoping for something to lift their spirits on day 4 of the Rio Olympic Games, and boy, did we get it in the most spectacular fashion from where we least expected. Our Olympics correspondent Kwon Jang-ho is live with all the details. Now, Jang-ho, it was quite a match this morning, and it looks like we have a new fencing star on our hands.
Yes, Conn-young. Young Park Sang-young won Korea's first fencing gold at these Olympics. But it wasn't just the fact that he won, it was the way he won that really made it special. In the third and final set, Park was losing 14-10 against the Hungarian veteran Geza Imre. That means he was just 1 point away from defeat. But with quick footwork and lightning quick attacks, he somehow found a way to win the next 5 points in a row to clinch the gold. It was a really miraculous comeback, as winning 5 unanswered points in a row is incredibly difficult in épée compared to foil or sabre, because of the way the point scoring system works. Before I go on any further, here's Kim Jong-soo with a quick explainer of the different fencing categories to tell you why.
There are 3 types of modern fencing: foil, sabre, and épée, and all are named after the sword used in each style of match. The games also differ in the body parts which can be targeted for points. First off is the foil, where athletes can only target the upper body excluding the head and arms, essentially allowing for the least body parts to be attacked. The sword has to weigh less than 500 grams and be shorter than 110 centimeters in length, making the matches happen at blinding speeds. Athletes competing in foil can only score with the tip of their swords. Second, we have the sabre, which allows for all parts of the body to be attacked except the lower torso. This is because the sabre is modeled after traditional duels when cavalrymen were mounted on horses. Unlike the foil, athletes can score with the edge of their blades as well as the tip. Finally, we have the épée, which allows for all the opponent's body parts to be attacked. The épée requires the heaviest sword out of the 3, and like the foil, athletes can only score using the tip of the sword. This is the type of fencing that gold medalist Park Sang-young participated in, and is arguably the most action-packed type of match out of the 3. Whoever hits first gets the point, and sometimes both athletes can score simultaneously. This makes Park's achievement even more astounding, as not only did he have to score 5 consecutive points, but he had to do so without getting hit on any part of his own body. Even a simultaneous score would have given his opponent Geza Imre the win.
Wow, so this was really a gold sent from heaven for both Park and Team Korea. But Jang-ho, I also want to focus on his opponent, Geza Imre of Hungary.
Absolutely, Conn-young. That's one of the reasons why the win was so unexpected, the huge difference in experience between the two fencers. Park is the youngest member of the fencing team, ranked 21st in the world, and competing in his first Olympics. Geza Imre is number 3 in the world, more than twice Park's age, and this is his 4th Olympics. In fact, when Imre won his first Olympic bronze in Atlanta 1996, Park was not even 1 year old. It was actually quite a heartbreaking moment for Imre, who has 3 Olympic medals to his name, but no golds. And to give away 4 match points like he did in what's likely to be his last Olympics would have been hard to take. He's the oldest Olympic individual medalist in 64 years, but when asked about that record, he said it's big, but silver is the first loser. Now turning to other results for Team Korea, 2 more archers, Chang Hae-jin and Lee Seung-yun, comfortably fired themselves into the top 16 of the individual events taking place later this week. Chang actually has landed a very interesting matchup with North Korea's Kang Eun-ju. It's the first time the 2 Koreas will face each other at these Olympics, and there's always a buzz when it happens. Chang says she has met Kang before in international competitions, where the North Korean asked for advice on how to shoot better. But it's the first time they'll be facing each other in competition.
Well, that should be a very interesting match, and also one of those moments where you realize why and for what sporting events like the Olympics are held. But Jang-ho, what about other headline grabbers in Rio? It was one historic day for Michael Phelps, wasn't it?
Absolutely. US swimmer and the most successful Olympian of all time, Michael Phelps, won 2 more gold medals, taking his total Olympic tally to an incredible 21 gold medals. In fact, if Michael Phelps was a country, he'd be 39th on the all-time Olympic gold medals list, above Austria, Argentina and Jamaica. and he could certainly be adding 2 more to the list by the end of these Olympics. On that note, let's look ahead to today's events. First up, the day's judo events have just started, where Korea's judo team are looking to win their first gold at Rio. Korea's fencers will be involved throughout the day in the women's foil and the men's saber events, where they'll be looking to emulate their younger teammates' success. Then Jin Jong-ho will take part in the 50-meter pistol finals, where he'll be looking to redeem himself after only coming 5th in the 10-meter air pistol on Saturday. And in the team sports, the women's hockey, handball and volleyball teams are all in action, as well as the men's football team, who are in the make-or-break final group game against Mexico. They need at least a draw to get through to the quarter-finals. Now taking a quick look at the medals table before I go. US and China top the table, with Hungary in 3rd, courtesy of 3 golds by Katinka Hosszu in the swimming. Park's gold in the fencing has helped keep Korea in 7th position at the end of day 4. That's all from me, and I'll bring you more updates from the Olympics tomorrow.